Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. Today I'm gonna be making a detachable infinity gown. The reason why I'm making it detachable is because I would want to switch things up every once in a while, like wear the top with something else, or the skirt with something else. So well, let's see how that turns out. So now what I'm just doing is I'm trying to get the width of my skirt. I'm trying to get the width measurements of the skirt, which is gonna be 2 yards, a yard for the front and a yard for the back. Now I've got that. Now what I'm just going to do now is to get the length of my skirt, and the length I'm going to work with is 42. Then later I'm gonna add 3 inches of the dart, which will make it 45 inches for the skirt length. Now I'm just going to cut that out. When I cut that out, I'm just going to use that down piece to just make my waistband, so nothing will go wasted. So now I'm just going to slit open the sides, dividing it into two, and I'm also going to divide the back into two so as to be able to put in the zip later. That's why after I'm done dividing, I'm just going to have to gather the upper parts of the skirts, gather them, and well, let's do that. Around 2 threads with a very loose stitch, and I'm just going to pull it till you get the desired gather that you want, and that's all. If you want me to make a video on how to gather your skirt or anything, just let it be known in the notification button and I'll see to that. That's how it looks now. Now the next step is to get the back and the front right sides facing. Yes, put them together and sew close the sides, all the sides of the skirt, sew close. After sewing that close, I'm also going to sew close to back to a point where the zipper is going to go. For attaching the zipper, I'm first gonna attach my band to the skirt before the zipper comes in, and the length of my band, which is my waist measurement, is 27, and the width of the band is just gonna be 3 inches. So let's do that and the skirt will be complete. So far, this is how the skirt looks like. I've attached the zipper, put my band, but then the band is loose on the waist, so I'm just going to hold that, 2 darts at the front and 2 darts at the back as well, just for a better fit. So I think the skirt is gonna look better with a slit, so I'm just, from where I'm holding the dart, I'm just gonna go down, get a slit up to my knee, and then we'll do that, and maybe add 2 pockets from each side of the skirt. So yeah, I just wanted to give a quick review of how the skirt looks like. It's really looking good. I'm loving it. Well, let's make the top and see how that looks. For the infinity top, I measured from the midpoint of my breast to the other side of my breast, which is 10, and I'm adding 1 inch for hemming allowance. That makes it 11, so that is 22. I'm just marking that, then I'm gonna fold it and then cut it out. So for the length of the strap, I made it to be 77. That is long enough to go around my waist twice and still be enough to tie like a bow at the back. That's how long I want it to be, so it's totally optional. You can do yours as long as you want or as short as you want. After that, I'm just pinning everything down so I can be able to cut it with no much struggle. So now that I've got my measurement, I'm cutting that out. So when I'm done cutting out this 22, I'm just going to cut it, slit it again into two, so I can get that 11 for each side. Then after that, you just have to sew, like hem the sides. After hemming the sides, you hem one end of the strap, which is going to be like the bottom. Once you've done that, you're going to just gather that place just a little bit, so it has like a way to like pack your bust well. Yeah, so after that, just place it, find the midpoint of this band, which is my waist measurement, 27. I'm pinning down the midpoint, and after that I place the band down and place the one of the strap at the midpoint, touching the midpoint, slightly crossing over the other side, and then place the other one a little bit on this one, you know, just to have like a little bit cross in the front. And I'm just going to pin all that down and get the other band and put it on top of this one, right side facing. Then I'm just going to pin that down as well, and then sew across it like so. So once that has been sewn, this is how it looks. Now we're just going to flip it open so that it goes to the other side. I've already like pressed the ends with my iron, so now I'm just going to sew the ends, like sew it, put it on top of each other, and then sew it close, and also sew it at the end close, and sew the other end close as well. And that will be all for that. Now that that is done, the only thing left to do now is to just sew on my press studs to the skirts, and I'm just going to use 2 of this plastic black press studs that I got. I'm so glad that I got that. I could get that in black, and I'm just going to place one here and another one here, and then the other ends of it at the other side. I'm gonna sew that on using my hand needle, and that will be all for the top. Let's look at the review. Oh my gosh, the top is so nice. The infinity top, you can tie it on in different and so many ways. I'm just loving it. I could wear this with a skirt or some jeans, or you know, and just style it in any kind of way. I also made a bag for this, which is so awesome. You can just take it out with your bag, and it's looking so cute. There's a video on how to make the bag as well. You can check it out, and you can also wear it together, and it looks like a dress, the infinity dress, and you can style this in so many ways, guys. If you want me to make a video on how to style this, just let me know in the description box, and I'll be sure to do that. Thanks so much for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you in my next one.